guys, welcome back. It's Shelby, and today I want to attempt something that I actually haven't done before. It's decoupage. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. And this just kind of like blew up as a crafting method, I don't know, like years ago. And it's still around. It's kind of one of the ones that has stayed. And I feel like as a crafter, I can't even call myself that because I've never done it. Like the whole Mod Podge thing, Mod Podge. Yeah, I've never done it. So today I thought I'd try it because, you know, are you a crafter if you haven't done decoupage? I don't know. So I'm gonna give it a shot. I did not buy the brand name stuff because it's ridiculously expensive for what it is. But online they said it's basically just equal parts water and elmer's glue. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I also have these really cute jars. I'm going to be doing 3 of these. I thought it was a good medium to test it out on because it's glass, so it's smooth, make sure it works, and it's round, and they'll be cute when they're done. So, you know, win-win-win all the way around. I have these kind of vintagey Paris theme pictures, which I just printed out on normal printer paper and cut out. And then I've got different colored tissue paper and this really cool reflective gold one that I thought might be neat. This one might actually be a little bit too crazy for the postcard prints, but we'll see. Anyway, I will link everything I use down in the description, as always, along with my socials, and let's get going. So first off, I need to mix my decoupage paste. Clear glass. I have a foam brush, and I'm basically just gonna take my giant Elmer's glue. Can you see that, kinda? Yeah, okay. Equal parts water and glue, so we will just pour this in a little bit. Probably about that much. Here we go. And my water right here. Everything's like all pre-set out. I feel like I'm on a cooking show. Yeah, looks like about right. And I'm just gonna mix it. Okay, I think this is gonna work. I think this is a respectable, I mean, it's not fully mixed, but I feel like this is a respectable consistency. You can kind of see up sides of the glass. Squeegee that away. Okay, this is totally gonna work. 100%. I hope. All right, so I have my glasses. I'm gonna do one at a time. And this is the first postcard I'm gonna do. Just kinda, oh, that's bigger than I thought it was. I also didn't measure these, so maybe I should do that real quick. That one's gonna be super cool. And then this one might be too big too. Oh no, it's too big. Okay, so I did not measure that one correctly. That's fine. I'll just like, what can I do? We'll figure it out. It'll be fine. We'll start with this one. It'll be great. I'm that confident. We're gonna start with this one. All right, so we're just gonna do the whole thing. You know what I can do? I can just like cut them down to size. Actually, they say not to cut. Aren't you supposed to tear it? I don't know. Sorry, Eiffel Tower. I love you. Oh, it looked cool with the white stuff showing. I kind of made a mess of that. Okay. But that's not bad. That's kind of relatively cute. Plus, I'm going to be putting tissue paper on it anyway, so whatever, it's fine. Okay, so paste on first. Paper on. And paste on second. So relatively easy from all the instructions I've read online. I also don't know how this isn't gonna just like completely go through the paper and turn it into a sappy mess, but everything I saw online said this works, so we will try. Okay. That's it. Set this here and try our next one. do my other giant postcard that's also too big. This one's close enough though. Position my card on. Okay. Feel like I'm just gonna kind of work it into the bottom until it curves over the side of the jar. Because I mean it's paper, so like you see how it's sticking up, but it's wet paper, so it's kind of, you can do what you want with it. Kind of malleable. There we go. I think that looks good. I actually kind of like it's got some creases in it, but I kind of like that. It's like very vintagey feeling. All right, and now the one that I think is actually gonna work. This one with my tiny little postcard. That's actually the only one that fits. So we will paint our rectangle. It's kind of right in the, ooh, drippy, drippy, drippy. Kind of right in the center. Just like that. That one looks pretty good. Just like that. Paint over it. Okay, so I've got these. They can dry for a second, and I'm going to tear up some tissue paper that I think is going to look good. So I'm going to start with this red one, dark red. And this is just getting torn because online they said it looked better to tear it than to cut it. So I'm going to trust them. So there's already some glue on there, but let's add a little bit more. And yeah, that looks okay. It's way too long, again, because apparently I cannot measure for anything, but that's fine. We'll just rip it off. Okay, I guess I could move these so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Sorry, can you tell this is like one where I'm trying to figure it out as I go? Clearly. Okay, position it over the card a little bit, get that color in there, and then just go right over the top. Gonna squiggle the edges down a little bit, and do. I like that. I like the color. It's working. Alright, so we'll do the other side. Nice stripe up there. Kind of measured out this time. Lovely little band across the top too. Probably be about that big, I think. I don't want to cover up too much for the thing that says Paris. I'm gonna fold it in half. Hopefully that works. I didn't read anything about not being able to fold it, so hopefully that's not like a no-no. It's not curving. I guess kind of. I don't know. I feel like this is not what they had in mind when they invented this. This tissue paper is pretty thin. I'm just gonna like get it wet and move it into place till it looks good. Kind of round out the corners a little bit. It's got some texture to it. That works. There's an air bubble in it because I folded it. There we go. That's actually kind of cool. I feel like when that dries, that'll be cool. Do a thin strip for the bottom. Totally. Okay, this is cute. I like this. It's a little messy right now because it's drying, but this has potential. This really does. I'm gonna let this one dry. This is gonna be good. Okay, next one we've got, ooh, my little postcard is bubbling. Don't do that. Oh no, I ripped a hole in it trying to drag it out. Okay. So apparently you can't move it with your fingernail once it's drying, so we'll just kind of smush it flat with my fingers. And for this one, I think we'll do light pink. Okay, looking pretty good. That's kind of cool. I like that. It kind of, actually, because I didn't do the sides, it looks like I used pink tape to tape the postcard to the jar. Not quite the look I'm going for. So we will do the sides. I was thinking maybe it didn't need the sides, but it needs the sides. So stripe up the sides. Go. 2 of 3. Put that off to the side to dry. And for the last one, the super torn up one, I need to disguise that. I'm going to use this lovely peach color. I don't think I'm going to use the crazy tissue after all. It just doesn't really go with this. Kind of disguise the bottom a little bit. I think so. Do up here, kind of push that down a little bit. I'm not being super precise with the glue. Elmer's usually dries clear. That's what I'm banking on. It's mixed with water. It should dry even more clear than usual, hopefully, because I've gotten it everywhere. There you go. Okay, smush it down. At first I was going for like super smooth, but now like getting little textures in it is actually kind of cool. So I'm no longer fearing the texture and kind of purposefully putting some in there, actually. Yeah, I like it. It was a little bit slow going at first, but I think I'm getting the hang of it. This is going pretty quickly now. Press it into place and brush out the bubbles. There we go. This is looking pretty good. tell you what, this might be like my new thing. Definitely. This is awesome. So I mean, clearly they need to dry. They're still like wet and kind of gross, but all in all, like, these are cute. These are super cute. I'm really impressed with how this turned out. It was really easy. Clearly, I greatly overestimated the amount of glue paste thing I would be using. But these are adorable. Oh my goodness, this turned out so much better than I was expecting. And for a first try, not bad. So they need to dry because right now the glue is kind of like gross looking on there. But I'm hoping it'll dry clear. I will definitely put some pictures up at the end of how they turn out. Yeah, these are awesome. I'm super impressed with this. This is a great little technique. Sweet. So yeah, I will post some stuff at the end, some pictures, maybe a little check-in video tomorrow morning with how they turned out. But I hope you liked the video. I hope you liked this craft. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Okay, next day update. These are seriously so cute. I love how they turned out. It's kind of like a dull matte finish, but I love it, and I love the little texture. I'm glad I did that. So the glue didn't dry clear. It kind of looks like a frosted part of the jar where it's at, so I might actually just go back in and wash the whole jar in that and just make it look like vintagey, frosted awesomeness. But I'm super excited with these. I think they turned out really well. I love the color. The tissue paper, oops, that was loud. The tissue paper did change color a little bit, but yeah, I'm really loving the way these turned out. I'm super excited with this. I'm definitely going to be doing this technique in the future.